Hey, Sister Thrifters. Today we are at Regenerate Thrift Store in Grandville. It's on Chicago Drive. And I am going to check it out and I'm going to bring you along with. Let's go. Okay, here we are. I've been here a couple of times and it is a cute little thrift store. They have lots of variety and let's go see what we can find today. I love their window. It's got everything ready for the 4th that we just had. Looks very patriotic.
Right inside the door, I saw this dress rack. I saw this cute dress. It looked like it was handmade. Their dresses were on, well, all their clothing was on half off. So I was kind of tempted to look at them a little further, even though I don't do dresses. $9 normally, so $4.50 for any dress. Their purse wall is here. They had a cute Dana Buckman purse. I like the chains on it. A little small for me, but it was very cute. I tried to scan through the rest of the wall, didn't see anything else, but there was a cute one in a second that I'll show you. Yeah, it was, they just had, I like that one. They just had a lot of purses, just not for me today. Then looking down through the store, I love this artwork that they had. They were two French sayings. They were black and white. I love that. $22 a piece. Here's a jewelry counter. They had several jewelry counters. I'm going to show you. I took several of them. I saw lots of jewelry in there. They did say that their lady had not been into restock. It looked pretty stocked to me, but apparently it's more stocked. This is a view down the aisle to give you an idea of how long that store is. I liked this piece from Canterbury Cottage. They got a direct donation. They don't go by the price that is on that piece then for the Canterbury Cottage price, obviously. And here's more jewelry. I loved these shorts. They were Pendleton. They were not my size, but I reached inside and saw what they were. They're definitely vintage looking, and I love the red, white, and blue. Love this Talbot's shirt, and I tried it on. Here it is. I ended up picking that up. I just really loved the jacket. I tried this on, didn't pick it up, but it was a nice no-iron shirt. Had big white collars. Tried on this sweatshirt. Didn't end up picking it up. I didn't feel like it was very flattering. So I did pick up this Habitat jacket. I liked it. It had the big buttons on it. It was black and cotton. Looking down through some of the aisles, I loved this lamp. It said tested, so that I love that they already made sure everything was perfect on it. It was really cute. I don't need a lamp, but I really did like it. They had some more lamps down this way. I didn't end up picking up a lamp, but they had this whole case that was their higher end stuff. I didn't see anything in there. I looked through it. I have found things in their store that I thought were really, really pretty, and especially higher end things, but not today. Okay, so I loved this brass lamp, the floor lamp. It was right by the men's section. I went through all of that too. Went to the back, and there's a big craft section and home goods. They had full wrapping paper donations, which I love. I also saw like frames and knitting needles. As you can see, some really reasonable prices on knitting needles, $2 a piece. Then they had just some little Corel type plates. I'm sorry I turned you sideways. I'm not sure why I did that. Looking down, they have a pretty good section of of books, and it's not just this side. There is a whole little area on the other side with a chair in it. You can sit and look at a book or read it. Check it out. This is a view of some of the merchandise, some of the tchotch, vases, colored ware, back to the books. And then, I'm sorry, you're back sideways again. Not sure what was happening there. I had to look at the candles. Always check out the boxes of them. I love to pick up candles that way. $4.50 for these. I just felt like they were really a good deal, but I did not need any, so I didn't pick any up that day. Oh, $6.50. Sorry about that. I still would have picked them up if I needed them. Okay, here's a whole little shelf of red ware. In the back, we're starting to get to the sets of glasses or individual glasses, cutlery. They definitely had a lot of knife sets and individual knives. That was kind of cool. Little section of, salt and pepper shakers and grinders and glasses, some Hummels, some tchotch, lots of figurines, and colored glass. Up here there was a Tom and Jerry bowl with the cups inside. I'd recently watched someone thrifting, and they said they had gotten this. They were so thrilled. They've been looking for one. So, I mean, everybody has a silver tuna out there, as my sister likes to say, something that they're hoping to find, and somebody found it the other day. So, this little cream and sugar was from CB2, or no, sorry, Crate and Barrel, and I thought they were really cute. They started to remind me of Ray Dunn a little bit, but I liked the shape of them and thought they were really cute. Here's some plates, some decorative plates. I tried to move one of them and look at it in a minute, and when I did that, it made a horrible sound, so I stopped. I did not do that. But here are some more plates and bowls. Just a view. If you needed a covered casserole dish, this was a place to buy it. Oh my gosh. You could have gone home and not had to wash it. I mean, they were so clean. They sparkled. They were very reasonably priced and really nice for a gift. I always look at the Tonka trucks. I have 3 grandsons, so those are a must check out. And this one was well loved, and I didn't end up buying it, but I thought it was really cute. Looking at this little table, there's a little woven lamp there. I bought that, and I ended up placing it on my front porch. I love it. Then we're actually outside now in the garage. They had this garage area that they reminded me they owned as I checked out. Looking at this, it was mostly older garage stuff, but I did like this trunk. Thought it was cool. I had been eyeing a trunk somewhere else and kind of had not bought it. So this one wasn't, I didn't think as nice as it, but yeah, I really did think it was kind of fun to walk through there, but I didn't need anything out there. They definitely were more garage type items. But this old lamp that's missing its glass, I think those are cool.
Okay, so friends, I just finished up at Regenerate in Grandville. They had a ton of clothes that I tried on. I didn't show you all of them. Some of them, their dressing room was kind of small, and there just wasn't a lot of room to film there. So I will show you. I only bought 2 items, but they were half off. And then I also purchased a couple of decor items. So I will show you those when I make it home.
Okay, friends, you're going to feel like you're watching a foreign movie here because I had a mic problem and my mouth is not going to match with what I'm saying. So I had to do a little voiceover here. I'm just going to kind of recap the haul and what I do in the try-on for you. I ended up with 4 items. The first 2 are clothing, and I'm going to do a try-on for you. The first jacket is one called it's from a company called Habitat, and it's 100% cotton. It had nice big buttons on it that I just absolutely loved. It's black, and it was 10.50 originally, so 5.25 for the 50% off. So I'm backing up the truck so you can look at it. It definitely is something that is right up my alley for work. I'd love to have something like that to layer, because sometimes in the office it's cold or warm. So I take it off or leave it on. I just am gonna share that I love to iron, so that is never a deterrent for me for 100% cotton items. The next thing I am moving on to after I get this off, which took a minute, is a Talbot's blazer. The Talbot's blazer, it was $13.50, and that was, I thought, a fair price at that price. But then when I started to put on the blazer, it was obviously then $6.75, and that is a true bargain. This thing was hardly, if it was worn at all, it was hardly worn. It had, the pockets were still sewn shut. It was really a nice weight, and I just really liked it. It's in my color palette for sure, and in something that I would just totally wear from summer, late summer into the fall. I love it. I would wear it at night if we were going out somewhere. So that's my clothing haul. Then we moved on to some of the 2 items that I found there that were decor. This is a little light. It's got a candle, one of those little fake candles in it. I'm going to put it out on my front porch and on a table out there. I loved it. I thought it was sweet. And even in the living room, I think it would have been a nice item to add, and could go in there in the fall or winter. So I love the natural look of it. The other item I purchased was it's a catch-all to me, but I seem to always have receipts and things like that, paperwork that I need to have a place to just kind of throw in till I have a chance to look at them. And so this was a great buy. I ended up purchasing it for, I think it was said $17. I forgot to tell you, the little light was, I think it was about $10. This one, it had a price tag on it before, a $41.50. I couldn't read the store it was from, but this said it was the smaller of the boxes that they had. I love the burlap on the outside and the studs around the edges. It just was really, I thought, a really nice looking box to use to layer in the living room, and definitely something that could elevate a lamp or something that you could put underneath, or I'm sorry, put it underneath and kind of style with it. So it's going to help me be more organized. So I really felt like Regenerate had some cool things. They definitely are, they run specials and have different sales that you might be able to take advantage of at different times. I found pottery there that's beautiful in the past, a few antiques. I didn't see so much of that today, but I hope you enjoy the content. It's definitely a place worth looking at, and there's quite a few thrift stores right around that area. There's a Mel Trotter, there's the Goodwill Bins, there's Goodwill, several other places. So check it out. And I hope you enjoyed the content. Please subscribe and give a thumbs up if you liked it. Sorry about the voiceover. I hope that the mics are going to be working a little better on the next video. Feel free to add any comments that you have, and I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful thrift.